Brazilians will try to take each other out to hand one of them a 25th, and already one of them will be going home early here in Lower Trestles. Michel Bourez, the powerhouse from Tahiti. Unfortunately, he still had to go to round 2. Miguel Pupo's won here before on the QS level. And Potts, we saw this wave really quickly before we went to break for Miguel Pupo.
Yeah, just losing the fins on that first turn, which kind of put him right behind the section. So
we're gonna try my best and not think about qualification or how tough my opponent. I just want to get out the back and have for stuff, and that's kind of like what I did. I didn't really
And then also another one of those names that needs a massive result towards the back end of the season. Pupo up now. First turn, solid. Deep off the bottom and blows the tail again. Pupo driving for that oncoming section. Clean snap. He wants this thing to ramp a bit more. There's the windup for the reverse. Tail high and gets the completion.
Well, the blue jersey again on a bit of a roll. The Brazilians kind of feeding off this slow ocean, finding some little chip shots. Miguel, a couple of beautiful little snaps, throwing the tail out, showing some energy. Now he starts to transition around this little bump lump section, looking for that inside finish, and he gets it right here. Nice little pop, and finishes off. So the first real wave of substance. A couple of 2s in his scoreline at the moment. That's definitely going to be his best wave. I love that release he gets. Watch, he just throws a tail and then takes the pressure off that back foot, Joe. Letting those fins slide again. That was a bit more of a hook. And then finish off strong. So Miguel Pupo is showing that he wants to stay busy, wants to put some scores on the board. All kinds of conditions, you know, and I think everyone thinks that Tahiti has perfect waves all the time. It's not.
Michel Bourez setting up that first opening carve. Nice and solid, big wrap and a power punch on the rebound. Big rip in the pocket again and jams it on the inside corner. There's all that power on display on the lowers right. Still more in the set. Miguel Pupo, late takeoff. Super clean and stylish on that first hook off the lip. Little late hit on the climb, so he's got to get out of there. So Pupo with 19 minutes on the clock, as we'll take another look here.
Yeah, let's have a look at Michel's opening wave. Nice clean surfing from Bourez. And there's that power we talk about. Nice wrapping turn, and right here just hooking it into it. I mean, throwing everything as well as the kitchen sink at that last maneuver. So Bourez finding the groove, getting that nice little slingshot out onto the open face. And then just look at the body torque, look at the rotation of the upper body. Now the board follows. Throwing a lot of spray out the back, and Miguel out the back as well, looking to try and answer back to that wave. This wave not really cooperating for Pupo, deciding to kick out and maintain that priority, Joe. But this is where these guys are going to try and create some gaps.
Miguel Pupo running lowers left. Already a fin throw out the back on the first hack. Blows the tail out again on the second. Went off the lip into a frontside carve. He loves to ramp up for a finish. Clear for takeoff. Full road on the inside corner. Pupo's got that flow, clean style, a lot of variety. And
waves coming through, so you've got to get busy. Here we go. Let's have a look at this wave from Miguel Pupo. First turn, very important. Connects nicely. Keeping that down the line flow. Jamming it off the top again. In the pocket, slide for fins, showing some variety. This is what you've got to do out here at lowers. And now the ramp, bam, beautiful rotation, spun around very quickly into that little foam climb. So
looks like there's a little left-hander for Pupo to check out without priority. Pupo starting to get some speed, winding up for the tail-high rotator, stomps a big move on the first decision, right into a snap, extend to slide on the forehand cutback, and just king of variety, high performance, and pushing the limits.
A very similar heat to the first one, where we saw Kolohe Andino right down to the very last minute of the heat, only having one ride in his account, getting the last wave, but it wasn't quite enough. And in this heat, Michel Bourez playing it exactly the same. And I think that, you know, the red jerseys being the highest seed, the blue jerseys, in the inconsistent conditions, is normally when you see those top seeds being the most vulnerable.
Barton, as we know, you can do anything you want at lowers when you guys are competing at the top level. What have you kind of been noticing what the judges...
But the priority serve is about to go one now. So is Miguel going left.
Thank you, Barton Lynch. Sticking with Michel Bourez on the front side wrap on the right-hander. Hard off the bottom and an absolute hammer of a layback. Steps on the whitewater, looks for a finish. A lot of flow and rhythm. Lays down a roundhouse cutback to seal the deal.
As well, let's have a look at Michel Bourez's wave first. This first turn, ladies and gentlemen, is why he is called the Spartan. Sets it all up. Now he starts to build up the speed and then hooks into it. Kind of letting the fin slide a little bit right there. So there's a little bit of variation in that turn from Michel Bourez. And then that just swooping wraparound cutback from Bourez. Nice clean surfing from him. On the flip side of the coin, let's have a look at a little bit of a different approach from Pupo, letting those fins slide, spinning it around. He's loving these left-handers here this morning, doing some damage. Throws the tail out, finishes that maneuver off, comes around the section, bangs it again. So Miguel Pupo looking to improve on a 6.73.
To keep that mental toughness, keep the routine, and keep you well trained, especially for clashes like this. It looks like Miguel Pupo is up and riding again. Goes for the air attempt, doesn't manage to hold on to that one, Joe. But yeah, good to see.
On that air game as well, and here we go, live action.
Michel Bourez now setting up the backhand. Crushes the first section, nice and vertical on the inside corner, recovers into another snap off the lip. So the Spartan digging deep.
Scoreline. Bourez is going to come up just a little bit short here, and he's going to be needing another wave. Beautiful turn off the top. That low, drawn-out bottom turn, so powerful, but that wave just not cooperating, Joe.
Closing this one out, Pupo, 7-4-3, 7-1-7, tons of variety on the lowers left. Looks really comfortable here in San Clemente Pots.
Well, I think this has got to be the best I've seen Miguel this year, really. I mean, he's been struggling for results. He looks sharp, he looked confident. Great little board under his feet. He's going to be dangerous in the upcoming rounds.